See, isn't this way better sweeper than before? We could use map tokens too for more damage. And Azula for the win! Man, I love this. Was perfect game of Magic. Like, man, this is kinda wild. So we can get Azula every single turn with Terminus, and now they need to exile Sephiroth, and then we can play it. Oh yes. Thank you for your service, bot. And now you can look in despair at what will happen to you on the next turns. It's kind of funny because this hand is so straightforward right now that they can see their next returns. We can play a tap land. We could pay life or play untapped one to bluff 3 steps ahead. In high level like tournament play, that would probably be the play. But on ladder, you know, like a lot of players don't really read into your play, so we are just making a worse play. Like, for some mind games, you need to have a player that you know that he pays attention to it. And if you go too fancy, it just is wasted completely and you basically shoot yourself in the foot, you know? That's why sometimes I try to evaluate how, you know, veteran my opponent is, because then you can try to make those baits and you know that they will notice. Do we get rid of it? Not yet. We see if there's something more. Like right now it does absolutely nothing, doesn't it? Lunar Convocation, huh. Okay, I see how it is. Let's kill it, so they cannot replay it later. So now it's not like a tempo play, it's just pure value play, so they cannot play it, you know, later on the next turns. But I think so far we are doing just fine, man. Let's go for Legend of Kuruk. We want to get those win cons. Land for the next turn. Honestly, it's pretty decent. Let's take it. Let's take it. This is also a good land, so it can cycle cards later. I think we can afford to, you know, take a little bit of more mana for the future. Azula won't hit perfectly because oh wait, this is non-token if I remember. I don't want to highlight it, but if I remember the text, it was non-token creature. So that actually might hit very hard if they play, you know, something big. To be fair, maybe that would be a good target. Fortunately, they have another. Alright. I wonder how they will play it. With this, they could go into value game and, you know, just keep drawing cards. I mean, I loved playing cards like this. Wait, this is perfect. This is our Azula target. They will draw a card, which sucks a little bit, but, you know, it is what it is. At least we get good, good hit. Man, I think this could perfectly hit. We don't need more. No, go away. Please stop. Okay, good. So now let's read it. Target opponent exiles a non-token creature. Well. Okay, I thought we don't have a basic. Man, my heart just stopped there for a moment. Because this is a perfect turn to play it, man. Just perfect. And they also need to remove this. Otherwise, we might get some good stuff. What are the cards? Oh, those are really good cards, man. Like, they don't want us to have any of them. Oh, they gave us the bat. So that might mean possibly we hit their hand later. This deck is probably not perfectly known for having a lot of removal. Like, they're mostly focusing on their own game plan. And they really like warping stuff. Okay, let's see. We still want to see the main play. Right now we didn't really get anything meaningful. And I think we get this attack. And I think we can get incredible value. They're going for the longer game plan, but we're probably better than them at the late game. So, oh man, it's been a while since I played with this one. So we can get it. And we can pay the mana. I think we need to pay color still, right? To cast those spells. But we have no permanents. Alright, which means that we played this. And not the worst. They draw a lot of cards, so this will hit something. Okay, let's swing. We want to pressure. This is so fun. Are you serious, man? We can actually play it. This is until end of combat. So let's see the blockers. I think they should block with... Man, they're going all in. Okay, I will go for the cool bat. Man, this synergy is insane! So we get extra mana, we can steal their own thank you. Thank you very much, this is the one I needed. Hitting them with their own bat. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Love it, man. Okay, we could hit for 0 and kill both of them, but it's probably better later. We can draw the card, but we cannot play it. Okay, we probably Detect Intrusion. And Season this. To be honest, this might be good. Let's just go with it. We also get more tokens for the next turn. This should be a good play. We still have this or this. Season Desist is not like crazy important on this turn probably. And don't forget, we can kill the tokens and actually swing fully. Okay, some life gain. Alright, so this probably will get swept, and I think we keep those higher mana drops. Then they cast Get Lost and we counter it. No point in, you know, countering those small triggers, I feel. Man, this will be a very interesting game. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, so they make another... Okay. And now they will draw a card, after all. Oh, that's fine. We can get another Azula, so I don't think we exile it. I don't think they have Rise the Past. Sometimes when you see this, it's indicator it might be Rise the Past, but I don't think so. Okay, so we played the land. We probably will sweep on this turn. We definitely don't need more lands here. Okay, so we could hit everything. Do we want Qel'a too? Then we lose the Zora line. This is very important. This is how we want to close the game. So I guess this can hit without blocking, which is nice. Okay, I need to think about this one. There are a lot of decisions here. Alright guys, this will be a very weird play. I think we need to change the game plan completely. Because it's too early to sweep. This is how we play. We pressure them with creatures that don't really give them like great blocks at all. We can keep the counter spells, so this will be very hard for them to resolve anything. They're losing creatures, and the spirits go through. They have life gain, so it won't matter incredibly much, but it's a little bit early. I don't have enough mana. If I want to sweep the board, I need to pay 5. I lose Zora line. I lose the bat. I lose all of this. They get lost. It's not a great deal for us. And with those counter spells, hopefully you can hit some good plays. What about no? And now every time they go for any play and we counter it, we get more spirits, more damage per turn. I mean this dice, right? So they get 1 life? I think this is acceptable, at least for now. We could counter it and get more creatures. You know, I will be greedy. I think we can afford to out-tempo them completely and literally kill them with spirits. Because they cannot block this. This is Bat Cleric, this is Human Soldier, and Bats. And one of those cards seems to be... Is that combat phase or land? I mean, they have priority. Is that a land? That's fine, they don't get anything. See, like they're not making any progress and we are killing them more and more each turn. That's why I decided on this, like I was tanking for like literal 1 minute man on that turn. And I was like, if I sweep, they will just rebuild the board and then I have no answers. But here we are just winning without sweeping. They need to kill us. Like they're not winning the long game. So let's go for this. We also live gain with Zoraline, which is really nice. And now it's 5 damage. We will play Legend of Kuruk, which will make sure that we get good cards, like for next few turns. And this is amazing. This is actually amazing. Like, I'm so happy we went with this game plan. It's so much better than the other one. And we can still have a counter spell for something meaningful. More spirits, you guessed it, and more counter spells. Oh, that's a bit of extreme measure. Let's take it. You know, this is for when things will go really wrong. We'll use it. The problem for our opponent is that they don't need to just, you know, linger in the game. They need to reverse, hit us in the face so hard we die. And they're in no position to even be aggressor, not even talking about, you know, killing us in one turn. And when they finally will get to this point, then we sweep, and then we win. I mean, sure. I will keep counterspell for something that, you know, is a big deal. Well, not anymore. Okay, now they kinda went all in. This is... No, not my arch nemesis. But to be fair, we are 20 cards deep, alright? This is the best I ever seen. At least it wasn't in the top 10, so you know what? I'll take it at this point. This is so funny because right now this is a good card, but when we sweep, suddenly they will have no target. I guess the bats later. So, we could make some interesting plays here. Bat will die. Now we need to decide if we sweep on the next turn. I think we do. Which means this dies anyway. They will get lost something. Not much we can do about that part. But we also get the life gain. I'm really happy with it. They can hit Legend of Kuruk. But that means we probably will win with this. And first we can sweep... By the way, this is lethal, guys. I just realized. Like, I assume they will life gain in some way. But if they don't, this is the worst case scenario for them. Zoraline was supposed to die on the next turn anyway. That's a freebie. See, they are life gaining a little bit. And now they have shelter that won't make a difference. We take another legend. Perfect. Man, I'm so happy with this game. This was literal perfection. It was so perfect, I will indeed take damage myself. We cannot kill them yet. Man, can we? Nah, we swing. Wait, this is 8 damage. So that means if we sweep, we win. Sorry, Spears, you are great. So 2, 3, and that's a full sweep. Our stuff survives. Their stuff is done. See, isn't this way better sweeper than before? We could use map tokens too for more damage. And Azula for the win! Man, I love this. Was perfect game of Magic. Stock up is perfect. This is the card that will make sure that we always get the, you know, the stuff. I think this will be Virtue, but maybe it opens Day of Black Sun later. We'll see. Right now, they have to take Virtue, otherwise we just kill the bat. And we cannot counter Annex. I don't think it's like an Annex deck. This is, I'll be honest, this is the weirdest decision ever. So maybe they have another bat? Show me. I don't know what will happen, but I'm curious. I think this might not be like a bad decision, but they know something that I don't know. And I want to know what will happen on the next turn. My idea was that maybe they have another bat. Okay, this has to be a second bat, right? They won't swing, they will use it for mana for something. What is the plan? Man, I'm so confused. I am so confused. Now we can start counterspelling. Guys, I know it's a surprise. I like counterspelling. This is my jam. So now they have a lot of mana, 5 to be exact, but I think it should be enough to prevent any meaningful plays. Then, like, they know what is the next turn. They know we are about to sweep this board and get all of the cards back. Sure. Thank you for your targets. I think they have Duress or Bat, and this is a bait. It lost 1 mana. They did not accomplish anything. The next play is the real one. Oh yes, oh yes. Yep, that's the one. That's the one we were waiting for, the real play. I hope they don't have third bat. I will rage quit this game if they have the third one. So they went all in gamble with bluff. And we called the bluff and they have nothing. And that's why, as a control player, you kinda need to know what makes sense that they made the play. And here, they lost everything. That's game. Oh, I'm so happy with this one, man. That was an interesting text. Technical stuff. And now they have no mana, no board, and only 2 cards. Oh no, the cottage set swing. This is the fun part of being a control player, you know? We get those nice additions from time to time. Still, we need to recover a little bit. Let's go stock up, land into Cease and Desist probably. We have basic, yes, so we take this. Fountainport is kinda nice, to be honest. Oh, this is 5 lands. Okay, I just realized that I don't have a non-land choice here. Let's go this, and we probably Cease and Desist. But at this point, I don't think they have outs. They will try to win with the cottage, so this game plan falls apart moment we hit Heartless Act or something like this. And we can cycle a lot of cards, we can block with Fountainport. You know, we have a lot of time before that matters. And we also draw more cards, so this is nice. Let's go. Man, I'm so happy about it. We don't play Deadly Cover-Up, so I guess we can just get rid of it. Just to show our our passion for the bot. This is triggered? No, so it's activated. Let's go for this. If they tap fully, we just lose 1 life. For the Fountainport. So now they cannot even deal 4 damage a turn anymore. They can deal 1 at max. And we have 2 spare mana for a counter spell potentially. Alright, this is something. But now they cannot go for cottage, right? They play the land. I mean, this is actually perfect target for Virtue. Oh, I actually like it a lot. And we'll probably go... Oh, that was the real play. So this gets untapped, sure. And I guess this is a nice counter spell target. Then we go for the Virtue. On the next turn, we still keep up our Fountainport. We still need to kind of navigate the game, but after the blowout from before, you know, it's very hard to come back. They also know about this card, so this gives us life gain, so it makes it even harder. And Detect Intrusion is our last counter spell. Attacking with Cottage now doesn't make sense anymore, so they kinda wasted this 10 mana to go for the aggression game plan. They need to use those cards to finish the job. And I mean, we can cycle cards as well, so those lands will be good cards soon. Oh! That's an interesting one. We probably counter it. Oh, they can take Badger. That forces a sweeper. I think this is a great target for a counter spell. Let's just use it while we can. Yep. And every time they play a spell, then they cannot attack with Cotter, so if we tap, it doesn't matter for us. We get this, we still need more lands, and as you can see, you don't even need win cons, but here we need to make sure that we don't die to random good play. Like, for example, this one. This can just die, right? We can counter on the next turn too. No counters yet. They're fully tapped, so they cannot put in any way. And that was a decent turn. So now we probably go land, Terminus. Let's go for blue mana. And we continue ramping. I'll be honest, we kinda still are overdoing it with lands. We had 2 cards that weren't lands this game. And Terminus is in a way also a land, you know? So, Sewers, we need to play them on the next turn and fix it. This is the last moment when we can counter. We could hope that the next turn is Sephiroth. Bro, okay. That is way... What is going on? Shuffler, what is going on with those draws today? This happened more than once, guys, today. We were golden, but I'll be honest. Like, this Zealot is more than we have in the whole hand, and for most of the game, because we had 4 mana of value in this game. Like, literally in 10 cards. We can still absolutely win, but now we need to top deck like, you know, a good player and not a bad player, like so far. Honestly, this might be good. I'm really happy with this draw, because it gives us cycling. So we will get rid of one of their cards, slow them, and fix our hand. Oh, Gorhound. Oh, I think they're baiting, and I'm thinking so long that now they know. Okay, So basically, if I made the snap decision to not counter it, we could do it, and it would be a good decision. But I tanked so long, now they will not play anything more. They will know that we're waiting with a counter spell and waiting for a bigger target. So now we need to change the gameplay. Azula. Okay, I thought that they have Sephiroth, and I was a little bit terrified of it. And if they just go damage, it's fine, we can beat it. I would love to hit, one of our 7 sweepers, but, it's fine. It's fine. What are the cards? We will get one of them. So we could just go for the board pressure. You know what? I'll take it. So all of those creatures are good and meaningful. Can I target a creature and they think it's a removal and they will sacrifice it in response and then realize that it doesn't work like this? Listen, I'm baiting for those misplays. I'm making some of them myself, so I'm a bit of an expert, so we can get this, and that's nice. I don't think they can kill it. So I will go for the Gorehound because then this triggers it, and we can get Surveil, and this Surveil might be a really big deal. Right now we are not playing like a control deck. Right now we are literally top decking 1 card a turn and crossing fingers that it's enough. One good Surveil can speed it up by full turn. Okay, so they can pump it and try to go through. Azula is doing so much work this game, man. Like, getting rid of one of those creatures that obviously grow, giving us in a way 2 cards, is so massive. We can play Scavengers on the next turn and use Terminus to maybe get stuff from the graveyard. This is a really good draw. Okay. The early game was pure nightmare, but now we are recovering. I think we go for this, we Surveil, and now we control the game. I think we won. I think Azula literally won us the game. No, please, go away. If I wanted a land, it would be this one, though. It can cycle the rest of the cards. You know what? It was such a pain, I'm not risking anymore. This is bad draw, but it's a guaranteed draw that will work at some point. And we will draw it with 3 steps ahead, so we still will draw a new card. I think this is, 0 risk, low reward type of play. Yep, thank you. We draw cards. How much mana we have? Exactly, well, 6. We could make a copy of something, but I think it's better to draw. Yeah, I think we're winning this heart right now. We probably want Detect Intrusion just to prevent Rise the Past. Let's get rid of this. I will keep this land. With this, we know that every draw sooner or later will be good. And that's a really good value with this. See? Like, instead of this, I would draw a swamp and I would rage quit the game, We could go for Terminus. It's only my graveyard, right? From your graveyard. So we could get rid of Azula maybe at some point. We could Heartless Act it. How much mana is it? This tap, so we won't have 2 mana. I think we just cycle cards, man. We can kill something with this. This should be good enough. I know it seems that we're playing a little bit passive, but it's entirely because the draws are... They are not 100% perfect, alright? That's all I'm gonna say. So we need to fix it, and then when we fix it, we'll get an actual value for this one. Whenever we sacrifice a permanent, so they want to sacrifice something right now. I think we go for the Zealot then, and then we only need to solve this later. They will get... Well, I think surveilling is actually a big deal. This cannot draw them cards in any way. Well, Clue Token. And some allies. They cannot activate... I think it's Gorehound. If they have a good top deck like Rise the Past, it will be a disaster. I think it's worth more. If they had 1 sacrifice engine, then I would target it. But they have 2, so it really doesn't change anything that they don't have Zealot. That's fine. That's fine. They only got the counter from this. So now, if they want the ally, they need to sacrifice, something else. So, for example, they lose this and they get another 1/1, so it makes no sense. Is it non-token? No, just permanent. I think this is a good play, and now we can cycle cards with this. Don't forget we play stuff like Black Sun and Sozin. So, 1 day of Black Sun and we just sweep the whole board except Azula, and then we start swinging. So I think this is a good game plan. And I'm super happy with this decision. This turned out to be one of the best decisions so far. Okay. I guess they get the counter for free, so it's worth it. They lose flying, but they get more damage. Alright, let's go. Let's fix this. See why I took it? Alright, another Azula. We can hit one of those then. What is in the grave? We can also get one of those. Okay, this is interesting. We could just play Azula. We could also sacrifice to Terminus, but I don't think it's good. I actually don't think it's good. This will be a weird play, but I think it's a good one. Oh, we get Firebending. Oh, this is actually nice. And that will be a bit better than what I wanted to do. Because we can cycle a card. Like, this is too colorless, so that's perfect. Let's see the blocks. I expect them to block with this and sacrifice this to pump it, but we will see if they go for this play. Oh, they just look perfect. That's nice. So we can use this and fix a card extremely cheaply. See why I took this land? My draws are not on point today, man. This happened a lot, man. Okay, so they sacrifice it, try to surveil. And now we will force them to make an awkward decision. Let's go. Legendary, so of course we lose the other one, but that's fine. That also means it's in the graveyard, so it might be useful with Terminus. So now they need to sacrifice one of the sacrifice engines. Or exile, to be specific. And let's see what we get from their graveyard. And we can play the Zealot. But this is actually so fun. Azula, when Azula hits right, she hits right. You can surveil a lot. You know what? I will take more mana. So we go Gorehound. This gives us surveil. Like, we have a lot of surveil and cycling. We should be able to force good top decks from now on. That are not this exact... It's crazy. We still keep getting lands. Not a single Sozin, not a single Day of Black Sun. All of them kinda sweep the board, right? So we chill here. And that's the point. We are playing into bad draws. Because obviously if we get a good draw like Legend of Kuruk, we instantly take over the game. Find sweeper, sweep, and we win. But if we get wrong draws, we can still win the game by just meticulous cycling and, you know, this type of stuff. This card is really good. Gives them tons of value. And this will be a bit of a pain. Okay, they got an ally. I would love to hit counter spells because we play more counter spells than they play Rise the Past. They use the Kirov or Phoenix Fleet Airship, so for this reason there is a chance they don't play Rise the Past. Usually I play one or the other, but you know, I'm not banking on it, so I prepare for both. And that's fine. Soon we'll probably start taking some damage. But here I wanted to surveil anyway. So in all honesty, I think this is a good sacrifice target. We need good draw. I mean, sure, bro, whatever. I will exile because then they don't get it. Rise of Sozin. Alright. Finally. I think we take it. This is a decent draw. Okay, so if we do it now... No, you know what? I think we activate Terminus. We force them to make a big play. Sorry, Gorehound, you were great. This one is exiled. Now we are getting creatures from the graveyards. And we'll get Azula after we sweep. And then we get it back. So if they play, you know, some kind of creature after we sweep to pressure us, then we get Azula back and we instantly kill the creature and we can replay it for ourselves because we didn't really pay mana. So I'm hopeful for this play. We don't want to attack. We need to survive this turn. This will be a big one. We also force them to commit to the board more. Right now it's hard for them to really make a pressure. And that will make Rise of Sozin even better. And then it flips and hopefully closes the game. And I'm pretty happy with how the game is going, even with those draws. Oh, this will be a bit of a problem. Because when we sweep, they get the card back. And they can get any card because this will be huge. Okay. Okay, this is good. They exile. Let's see the target. I want to see what is their devilish right. Man, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. I expect them. I think Exemplar exiles, not just destroys, but I don't remember. I don't want to check it right now because, you know, Then they will see that we're thinking about this play, and maybe it will get them, oh right, I can use this ability to kill Azula, and they seem to be paying attention to it. Okay. The fun part is that I think they are trying to force us to triple block, but it's actually perfect for us. We don't mind it because we are losing stuff anyway on the next turn. So we go to blockers. Like, look at this. This is a perfect block. We don't really kill it, so we will just surveil and make sure that our next draws are better. It's all coming together, man. No. It's not the worst card, but I think we can hit better. We didn't hit Legend of Kuruk. We hit Legend of Kuruk. This is the type of card we wanted, because you can see we are struggling with the amount of cards, and this fixes basically all of it. With this you can find another legend, stock up, stuff like this. Oh, I guess we are a little bit suffering from success. We have to take it, but we have double Azula, so it should be fine. I guess she still dies. Man, this is kind of fun, eh? There is a chance we don't even need to sweep if we can survive another turn. Like, we can just play those cards ourselves. Wait. This is exile. And this... Okay. Or put... Of course, but all the new cards have this clause that if you put into exile... Because normally exile is the counterplay to, you know, death triggers. So now the counterplay is baked into the aggro cards. It's fine, I'm not salty. So they're killing this. Destroy, that's fine for us. We could play this if we want. We could take one more turn before we react. You know what, I think we can win with this. And we can play at flash speed because of this ability, if I recall. And I guess we know the top card, but you probably want to play the Gorehound, so we get the Surveil. Man, this is kinda crazy, we still got 2 cards. With this, I think we can survive another turn, which means we can spend this one to Legend of Kuruk. Yeah, I like this play a lot. They cannot go through this, so we get better deal with this even. And now we are also setting up our card advantage, so we stop drawing mana. See? Perfect. And this is how we win. Okay, now we are taking over. So see, now it's all working as intended. It just took 7 turns to fix the draws. But now this is how the deck was supposed to go from the start. So we just need to survive this one turn. Unless they have double removal, we should be fine. Perfect. Perfect. And now we sweep after we set up everything. Man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And this will even... Oh, this can kill the enchantment. It's just working perfectly right now. Let's see. They still have 2 cards, so I expect a little bit of resistance. And this is the type of games that just gets me going. It's so fun when the game goes into those like little small decisions, you know, what do you exile, what do you play, when do you sweep, like this type of stuff. Sephiroth is terrifying, so we need to kill it before it flips. Emblem would be a disaster. And I have to take it, like I have no choice. This is so funny because I wanted to sweep, but this play is so powerful that we are actually winning without a sweeper. Nope. Like, we can just keep doing it in a way. And now we get the Sephiroth. Bro, we are playing their own deck with Azula. I like this hand a lot. Man, I actually like this hand a lot. Land. I wanted to say land because, like, that's most of our hand. That's why I love Surveil. Man, we just got an extra card in a way. Mono green with some elf action. Huh. Well, we are definitely overdoing lands. I think we'll just try to go for whatever they take. Bro, what's going? Please go away, lands. That was 7 lands on 9 cards, right? 2? Oh, kinda. Don't do the math on this one. Alright. That is it, man. Imagine Day of Black Sun here. Like, we didn't draw it. Another land, by the way, because why not? But imagine for a moment. You play it and you win the game. Like, they would never recover. But here, let's just make sure we don't draw another land. Legend of Kuruk. Nope. Yep. I should not take it, but I will. So we know they are mana screwed. I think we just killed the big creature that they will try to make. I wonder if they play blue too. Like, elves give green mana, and you know, you can play 2 lands, and if you hit part of it, you know, you cannot fix mana on those, even though the number kinda tracks. Alright, so they play red. This is the second color. Alright. I think we will kill the creature that they will get, then play Legend of Kuruk, and this will fix our draws, because, like, we could win the game by now if the draw was good. Please stop. Please stop. Badger, don't do the badger things, alright? I want to win this game. And with badger things, you are not winning this game. I mean, I still need the exact same card. So with Legend of Kuruk, we'll try to hit a sweeper. And if we do, we win on the next turn. And that's how easy it is to win a game right now. We could win in the last 2 turns if we hit the right card. No, bro, what's with the lands? How many can you possibly draw? It's fine. Shuffler is very, very fine, and I would never say otherwise. Please, Shuffler, be merciful on the next 4 cards. Because we scry 2, we draw, and we draw. So we basically get 1 Day of Black Sun out of 4 top cards, and we play 4 of them. For a reason. For this exact reason. Please. How is it even possible? Bro, how can I keep drawing clans? Give me the winning... No. I'm losing my mind here. I'm actually losing my mind. We could go double C... Man, they have so much mana on the next turn, especially if they play Badger. We could go Azula, but that doesn't really give us much. I think we go Cease and Desist twice. That gives us 4 life gain and 3 cards before the next turn, and this flips on the next one. Bro, I just need 1 out of 4 cards. Remember Shelter by Ghost that they always have on 10 cards? Well, we are 14 and we cannot hit a single one. See, 4 offs is not a guarantee. Hopefully they don't hit anything like super strong, like Badger will give them 6 mana here. I guess 3 extra, right? Here's the Badger. Bro. I think that Schaffer is really trying to tell me something in this game. They animate... I guess they have still 1 land, but every creature in their deck is a land as well. By the way, we have also triple Sozin, guys. So just so we are clear, we have 7 sweepers, and we cannot hit a single one. We can play Sozin on the next turn, so if we draw the right card, 1 of the 7, we win the game. That's a lot of damage. Guys, it's easy win. Let's just be good at magic and hit the winning card, shall we? Shall we? Sweeper. Oh, it's testing me. I swear, if I lose because I won't draw a single sweeper out of 7 in like 1/4 of the deck, I will lose my mind. I will actually lose my mind. We lost. Guys, sometimes you will get games like this when Shuffler is like, yeah, you won't win, and you will really like it. I think there is still a chance, because we could go for this. Let's get the blue mana, and let's get this. If we hit... Oh man, like even Day of Black Sun, but at least we lower some damage. Maybe there is a chance. Yes, the card that would win the game for the last freaking 5 turns. And I guess the land, cause land. So we can sweep 1-drops. A lot of... So... Oh man, so they will pump... So this will be 4, 5... I mean, we have 1 blocker. I think there is a chance we survive. I mean, this is the only play we can make here. Let's go. We also need to waste the sweeper when we finally got it. And, you know, not perfect. I'm so mad, man. We could win this game 5 turns in a row if we hit anything. Except those lands. A lot of lands. Even more lands. Alright. Maybe we can hit Rise of Sozin and fix it on the next turn. I think it... Oh, it's already lethal. Okay, guys, we are on the play with some counter spells, and I'm already hyped, man. I don't need much, just give me on the play with a counter spell. And we don't need second Azula. It's a little bit unfortunate we drew 2 so early, and that must be Dimir then. This turn kinda sucks. Like, you really don't want to have no place on turn 2 as a control deck. But, you know, the draw is as it is. We will fake. Because I think it's kind of important to show them that we have an instant removal. Oh, that was a bit of a giveaway. Well, that's why you need this turn 2 removal or counter spell. That's why we play so many of them, but we still missed. Man, most of our deck are 2-drops, by the way. That's unfortunate because now they can choose how to play the next turn, which was not what we wanted. Rise of Sozin can be interesting. Okay, now we have priority. They don't know about one of the cards, and to be honest, this might be our win con. If we get to 6 and sweep this from, you know, as a surprise, this is the problem, right? They can start baiting. They know that we have only one play for this turn. I think it has to be fine. At least it's not like double land like Fabled Passage, but now it's a little bit of a problem. We don't have to play for the next turn, so I think we just take the damage again. And we keep the counter spell for... Oh... Hi. But we need to pay 2 life if we want to go for this play. Let's check the priority. They have something, but it's probably 2 mana black removal. So we could just destroy all of this. I think it's so worth it, man. I think it's so worth it. Let's go. They cannot probably protect in any way, so this board is guaranteed to die. Now we get stock up. And we are close to Rise of Sozin. One big card, we play Azula. Oh, well, that's probably good. Well, you cannot pass this turn, bro. Like, that was their turn to shine. They need to continue pressure with something that is really relevant. If they just go for spears, it will be too slow. But incredibly annoying. They can, like, we can still kill it on the next turn. But I will just go for this. I think this is a good turn to just draw some cards, fix our hand, make sure there's no pressure. Let's not give them easy way out. And I don't think we need more blue mana, we'll just take the swamp. We're kinda low on swamps. Okay, and now I think we can start building. Now we have 2 answers for what they are about to play. Counter spell. To be honest, Terminus is kinda perfect here. You know, not the card I would choose if I could take something else, but it scales us, gives us mana, and we have only like 2 mana play, so we actually can make the same play with Terminus. And maybe at some point we activate the Harness Infinity, or whatever it is. So, it seems they are going for the counters. Wait, how do you work exactly? Yeah, I mean they tap. I wanted to exile targets, but you know. Alright guys, so I made this deck and triple Azula was crafted because I actually didn't have a single one, because I realized that the card works a little bit differently than what I expected. We'll talk through it, we'll talk about the deck, but first, our absolute legend for today is none other than the first in the Hall of Fame, our first ever Patreon, Decomposed, and my friend. You got a really cool Dimir. Doesn't get better than this. Really thank you for your support and always, you know, having our back on the channel, and I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. So thank you, and you know, hope you enjoyed the video. What can I say? I really hope you did. So about the deck, Azula. I actually didn't use this card for a while because I first thought that it works like you know, banishing light type of effect where you exile, but when it dies the opponent gets back the stuff. And then I realized, man, there's nothing about them getting it back. So for 5 mana, you already get a solid 4/4 body. And if you ever played Biza, guys, you know that this type of stat line actually stops a lot of threats. Most of the time they cannot attack with all the small creatures because you get a good deal. And most of all, like, you get potentially 3/1. If you attack, you get mana acceleration that, as you have seen with even lands like this, you can use it, you can play instants for it, you can, you know, buffer the, you know, some removal. Like, it's so useful, it does so many different things, and even in the worst case, you play it, it dies instantly, you still remove something and go 2/1 because you kill the creature and they needed to spend a removal spell. So I really like it. And you know, guys, don't get me wrong, it's probably not like crazy meta because, you know, you have Cavalera, so why would you pay 1 mana more for something that doesn't have text box of I win the game, you know? But still, the card definitely surprised me, and so far it does more than I expected. It's also nice in this type of deck because even though it's a creature, so of course it gives opponent, you know, removal targets, and they kind of wait for it. Here it's a little bit different because you can sweep every whiteboard with this or this, and then they will replay 1 or 2 big creatures and try to keep pressuring you. Then you play this, and not only you remove it, but also now you are swinging. Now they need to spend mana to remove it, and sometimes they don't have. Lightning Strike doesn't kill it. Burst Lightning means they need to spend 5 mana, and man, if they spend 5 mana and the burn spell to kill this, you just got great trade. You are a control deck, you have more, you always have more, and you just got a full turn, so I really like it. We might be playing more if you guys like this card, and nice interaction with Terminus of it should be of no return, because they're not getting back. I saw the movie, I know that, okay, spoiler alert. Anyway, I really liked it, and with Legend of Kuruk together with Stock Up, you always have tons of value. Rise of Sozin together with Day of Black Sun, like you have so many sweepers. I really like this type of Dimir deck. I had a blast playing this. I hope this video performs because I would love to play Azula in Dimir control again. That was really fun. And Legend of Kuruk is growing on me. It's hard to set up this card because usually you tap fully. But if you can find one turn when you can tap out and they cannot punish you for it, man, the next turns are just like smooth. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you to all the patrons that allow us to, you know, create this content for you guys every single day for years and hopefully years to come. So really thank you guys for that, for helping the dream come true. And yeah, that's kind of it for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying the glorious Dimir. As you can see, this was a long video, but I had a real blast with this deck. And see you guys tomorrow.